We're back.
Hello there.
Very good. How you doing, Clem? Oh. Huh? Where? Acting cactuars. Cactuars? Cactuars? Cactuars. Cactuars? Well, here we are. Go in there and I'm gonna get some mad dome. Because dome. Y'all know what's in there. So you need a specific number of kills, right? Not a specific enemy kills?
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Why not just kill, like,
Your eyes, my dear,
early game enemies?
show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunaleska will surely welcome your arrival.
Lady Yunaleska can
Go
welcome
to
this
her
dick.
now and bring your guardians with you. Go.
That man's a ghost. Nobody else gonna mention that? Multiple enemy groups consistently. Hmm. Uh. Wow. This place is awful. She did not prepare for guests at all.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yevon, and rid Spira of sin. What was that?
It was a ghost.
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yevon, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yevon?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here forever.
See, that's the problem with, like, fanatical devotion to a religion. But yeah, I'll give my life for the greater good. It's like, is it the greater good, though? Have you thought about it? Or have you just been told? Hmm. Fire and water. Bonk. Candle of Life. I don't like that they inflicted zombie. Everybody gets a turn. I feel like this game really works well for me when I'm in, like, zero hurry with the battle system. I have no hurry. I'm absolutely willing to take the time to make sure everybody gets a hit in a battle with enemies with enough health for it. I also think it's kind of neat how this is clearly supposed to be the arena we played Blitzball in at the start of the game. You know what? This will be a good time to test this. So Orange has got a hitting through counter. See if that counts as actually contributing to the battle.
Take that.
It did. Excellent. Well, if Mental Break works well, let's begin with it.
I foresee no difficulty.
Possibly consider Armor Break. Also Power Break, maybe. Ooh, goddamn, Riku. Yeah. Try a power break. Immune to it. You know, might be worth seeing what the value of hitting it with mental break is. Armor break probably does result in better. Look at that.
Take that!
Lulu never got a shot in there, damn it. Still don't have any level 3 spheres. Yeah, there's a whole lot more here, and then we end with Flare. Ugh. Oh boy, it's one of the kicky ones. Alright. Okay, so Yuna's specific overdrive set at the minute is healer, which says that it increases her overdrive gauge when she heals allies. And I would have assumed that meant when she does like any kind of restorative magic to the party. But based on what we've seen so far, what it really seems to be is when she uses cure spells on other members of the party, not herself. And specifically cure spells. So, like, not Essener. Not protect or anything. Specifically cure magic on other members of the party. That's annoying. May as well put it back to being stoic. Alright. I think that's everybody. Okay. I need to double check what overdrive mode Riku's on.
Take that.
A halberd. Really need to dump some of this. Only has stoic. Yeah, that'll be worth going for. Regen. Here's hoping that's worth it and it's not just immediately removed whenever I apply it by bosses. Ambush. Look, I don't think it's fair for zombies to shoot zombie bullets. Yeah, there it is, zombie bullets. What a guy. Kamari, no.
Take that.
Play a Blitzball. Alright. Good hit. That's also a good hit. Probably a better hit, honestly. Ooh, ethers. Man, I was hoping it'd have more ethers. God damn. Getting some really good physical attacks here today. Not from Kamari, though. We need to figure out what the issue there is.
I foresee no difficulty.
Think everybody's had a shot?
Farewell.
No time to waste. Let's go.
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Faith! There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you. I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else! I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
Yeah, cool motive. Still doesn't justify all the murder. All zombies. Goddamn flamethrower mooks. Terrifying song. I hate the flamethrower guys, and I hate that they brought them back. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Friend Sphere. What does that do? Changes current location. Oh, go for that one. Why are we defaulting on the one that I can't actually hit? Alright, very good. Counts as contribution for Yuna. Kind of wild how fast Yuna is. I should look at the numbers on that. And a ball to the face.
Take that.
Alright, so Yuna's at 38 agility. Which puts her at the second highest behind Riku, who is ridiculously fast. And slightly higher than Cetus. Kind of crazy. Great magic defense, too. There's Kimahri's real problem. His physical strength is equal to Riku. Well, the trade-off, I guess, of putting him on Lulu's path. Started well and then it lagged behind. Although, I should take a quick look at his magic stat in a second. See how that's powered up. Because even from the start, he was doing, like, close to Lulu damage. His magic defense is way behind, but he's only 1 point of magic attack behind Lulu. Lulu's evasion's insane. Yeah, man. Well, that gives Yuna something to do. Well... Well... Yeah, and then just bring the physical attackers back in, because they're doing more damage.
It's over.
Got a lot of potions here, though. Kind of a curiosity. What's this? Locked behind 5 level 4 spheres. Pickpockets. You gotta assume it's good because it takes 5 level 4 lock to get through. How close is Tidus to the end of his? Quick hit there, then it's the end, and we end up in Yuna's, actually. Pretty deep into Yuna's. Hmm. Keep giving me these high potions, I should use them. Oh, hey. Fucking hell. I'd gotten this like 10 minutes ago. Ooh. Swap with Riku, because Riku won't do damage. Swap with Kamari, because Kamari will do less. No, swap with Tidus, because he'll kill the one. And then swap with Kamari, and then Auron.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Experience for everyone.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Auron, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Auron.
Goddamn zombie bullets.
Let's end this.
Swap you for Riku. Waka and I think everybody's had a turn then. Perfect. Hmm. And then where does Walker end up? Oran's path. What a bad idea. It's kind of crazy thinking about it, how pretty much all the connecting points, the character paths at the end of their lines are locked with level 3 locks, and the game hasn't really given me any. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that double cast. How many level 2s do I have? 7. 2 level 4s. And the 1 level 3. You ready, Clem? Coming up to it.
Are the trials ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, you know, parades and fireworks.
And hot babes
You can
taking their
ask for them
tops off.
after I defeat Sin.
I think it's really interesting that Braska very clearly just used this save point. It doesn't make sense. Is this really just trial and error? Oh, that's all of them. Okay, that's all of them. 5, not 4. Why would you do this to me? Been a good boy this year. I didn't deserve this. Alright. What? Okay, is this a case of, like, solve it and then come back? I don't like any of this. I want to go on record as, like, not liking any of this. Especially with how trial and error this whole thing is. Oh. Alright, 2 at the bottom, top left. I don't need this pan out every time we do the wrong one. one. A Besaid sphere. Well, I'll probably need that to stay in there for the minute, don't I? Right, so these stay the same. Not that one. That one. Top 3. This was just a square, wasn't it? Yeah. That's the wrong way. Want that one. Bottom there. Which one's this? That one. Okay, so that's the 3 unique pieces. 2 of those. Two. Ugh. I feel like I'm trying to hold water. Desperately trying to remember exactly which pieces are where. Ugh. This one. That one. And one more. Two. Six. Yes. Alright. Now we can take these spheres, because all of these are done. Welcome back, Clem. You missed my incredible brain power. Your mom texted you, asked if she can drop by. You said yes, and then the doorbell rang. What if you'd said no? Like, I'm sorry, Mother, but I have no clean clothes, and I have had to resort to walking around my house naked. I'm afraid you cannot join me today. Oh, the music stopped. Luckily, you have clothes. Luckily. I think it's pretty telling that they've put a save point here. Alright, let's go fucking do it. What the fuck is Walker's running animation there? Spectral Keeper. Attacks all frontal targets. When hit. Alright. Well, let's find out how much you scream today, Clem. I don't know, like maybe you'll get really frustrated with me. Alright. Immune, because of course it is. Yeah, it feels like this is going to end up being a delaying tactic more than anything else. Oh boy, Berserk. Well, that's not good. Oh boy, Berserk. Didn't hit. Didn't land. Alright, Yuna, move here. It is you move over here. And make sure you say the thing. Ayawara Inderu. Yeah, fuck it. It's a boss fight. Go all out with Kiraga. Use your overdrive. I miss, you silly bitch. Oh no, Yuna. Yeah, let's get Riku in. Ether? Alright, so Yuna can heal herself. Does a boss with a gimmick like this need 52,000 HP? Probably not. It'd probably be fine with like half that. I'm gonna hit it with ice. Fuck. I got the hard one right. Well, this looks like a concern. If I hit Walker with haste, it will not get him in fast enough. Alright. Do it anyway. What do you mean, miss? What do you mean, miss? No, let's have Lulu do this so it counts as her having done something, just in case I don't use her. It's rude. Good. If that thing decided to counter a counter, I would not be happy. There would be swears. Alright, Lulu. Swap with Kamari. Oh, you know what? Swap with Yuna. Yuna move. You still got haste on, so you'll get your next turn up quicker. You know, I'm thinking it might have been a good thing that I was looking at agility earlier on for speed purposes. Well, I wasn't looking at it for speed purposes. I noted agility for speed purposes, but I wasn't looking at it for speed purposes. But it's a good thing I looked at it and noted that Riku and Yuna have the highest agility by far, which means let's hit them both with haste and use those specifically to move people around, and then swap them out. Because that is chess strategy. Hit your queen with haste, and then swap her out. Welcome in, Panda. We're dealing with gimmicks. The real issue, more than anything else, is going to be if anyone gets caught with Berserk. Okay, so Riku doesn't need to move. She's fine. The trouble is everybody else. Which means we can get, say, Kamari in here. Okay, move Yuna. Move Titties over here. Have Yuna do a big heat. And then swap Tiddy's out with Auron and have Auron do his overdrive. Excellent. Excellent. More haste. Everybody haste. Good thing I invested in haste, Gar. Alright. Let's give Lulu a shot. Hit him with ice. Absolutely perfect. Didn't even turn around, the silly bastard. Hey, it's Bug! Welcome in, Bug. Thank you so much for the raid. You've caught us as we are dismantling this gimmick. Welcome in, Souls. Thanks for the shout out, Clem. Thank you for the follow, Souls. I've really got to stick with magic attacks for him. Oh, she's berserked. That's not good. That could ruin everything. Doing well, Bug, thank you. We're aiming to finish the game today. Yes. Alright. Absolutely throw an Esuna on Riku before she gets a chance to take a turn. How's your Final Fantasy X going? Move everybody. Attempting penance. I'm going to assume by your use of the word attempting that it didn't go super well. Okay, everybody's had their shot. Riku isn't hasted. Oh. That must be why... Like, I thought I'd hit haste on Waka, Tidus, and Yuna. On Riku, Tidus, and Yuna. But then I tried to cast haste on Waka earlier and it missed. So it must have been Waka, Tidus, and Yuna. Do you have a strategy in mind? Okay, Riku's fine. Yuna needs to move. He just needs to... This is the kind of JRPG fight that I do really enjoy. Or rather, it's the effect of a JRPG boss fight that I really enjoy. The ones that are really tense. Where anything could go wrong at any minute, but if you play yourself right... Oh, that's nasty. Alright. Alright. I've got an idea. Interesting, not immune to mental break. There's the big damage. See ya. Dismantle. Excellent, thank you, Clem.
Yuna, we're here.
You're gonna go downstairs and slap that bitch.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Go.
Yes.
Ugh. I think it could be considered like a result of like overwhelming echo. Like they're just in a really large space. No, I don't generally do super bosses. I dislike them on just principle in JRPGs specifically because of the way they work. Almost all the time, the intended method for them is usually some kind of bullshit that doesn't apply to anything else in the game. You can almost never beat a JRPG super boss through skill. It's almost always some kind of bullshit technique. We have an ad coming up, so we need to run it. And then we'll deal with the final summoning.
Listen to the woman, John. Calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Just calm down.
Good Shimbo's ass. We'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, I never really enjoyed JRPG super bosses, generally just because of the nonsense required to deal with them. I mean, look at any of the Final Fantasy super bosses, Emerald and Ruby in 7. It's like, oh, what's the general strategy to take out Ruby Weapon? Spam Hades and Knights of the Round. Kill 2 of your party members so it won't take out the party member you want. Use Hades so it stops it, and then spam Knights of the Round, and then when it isn't stopped anymore, use Hades again, and then spam Knights of the Round more until it's dead. And it's like, that's not fun. Like, look at what Klim was dealing with Omega Weapon recently, or Mecha Weapon. Penance, of course, any of the Dark Aeons. The Dark Aeons being the build-up to Penance. Izamat in FF12. And then go into, like, other stuff. The Demi-Fiend in Digital Devil Saga, where you have to have a very specific strategy. Lucifer in Devil Survivor. Which... you get to, I think it's phase 3 of that fight, and it becomes a timed battle, where if you do not deal enough damage, you will die. There's like, optional bosses in action games where it's all specifically down to your skill, I'm generally more willing to go with. Like, when we did Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, I fought the super boss, the optional super boss, and the optional DLC super boss. And I fought those until I won, because that was a skill-based thing. It was like, I can get better at this, I can do this. But with JRPGs, it's always a case of, like, have you got the right nonsense strategy to, like, break apart this nonsense? And I don't find that engaging. Like, we did, when Clem and I did Final Fantasy VII the first time, I did fight and beat Ruby Weapon in that stream. And it wasn't fun or entertaining in any way. Like, Carry Armor is a more interesting fight than that. Is how bad super bosses are like that. Thanks for the lurk, Panda. That's my general feeling on them. And while I may do some of the side stuff in this, it's very unlikely I'll ever go to focus on Penance as a result of that. I need another Water Strike sword. I really don't. Look at that, I've already got one.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Sir Orin! Everyone!
See, I have pride, and my pride demands that I don't waste my time. Like, if it's a skill-based thing, yeah, I'll go for it. You know, if I'm enjoying the game to begin with. Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts, I'll definitely give that. Because with Kingdom Hearts, it can be skill-based. There's a skill to it because it's a more action-based system. I didn't go to, like, actually beat the super bosses when I streamed Kingdom Hearts, because I don't really enjoy Kingdom Hearts 1 that much. And I was surprised at how much I enjoyed playing it for the stream. Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm considering doing the super bosses in that. We will see. Was it me? Did I do it? That sounds like I'm baiting you. I genuinely don't remember if it was me. It was probably me. It was probably me. Yeah. Move to any allies location. It was probably me, yeah. But that's really more of a case of, like, I'm goading you, but I'm also like, if you aren't going to do this, I'm not going to lose respect for you because this is bullshit. And a lot of time to waste. Yeah, probably was. Yeah, that does sound like me. I want to go into Kamara. Going into Eunice doesn't feel like a bad idea. Yeah, that was it. I was going to go into Eunice for Riku. Let's see how far a single level will get us. Yeah, I think my general opinion on a lot of this stuff is, like, if I feel like I'm just wasting my time, I start to lose interest in dealing with any of it.
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
Hmm.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago.
Alright, let's do this.
It is Lord Zeon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zeon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yunalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers.
Oh, yeah?
Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
Yuna, wait! Auron, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimahri knows. Kimahri goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimahri protect.
It's my boy Kamari. Kamari is everything a bro should be.
Someone's coming! Lady Yunalesca.
Right, Clem, I need you
Welcome,
to
Susanna.
stay calm.
I congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek. The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose.
Choose?
You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning. There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner, for that is what the final
Yeah, you
summoning
do.
embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends.
Those are all
If
very
that bond
different
is strong
kinds of
enough,
bond.
its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Xeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain.
Yeah, you sound a lot like
For
somebody
once
else.
you call forth the final Aeon, your life will end.
The right bondage, of course.
Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
But did he choose this path, or did he feel there was no choice?
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the others, Anakin. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know? Don't do this, Jekt. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know. Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jekt?
What? You're not gonna try to stop me too?
Thanks, Teague.
Sorry. I mean... Thank
To
you.
grab one of the monkeys that hang around.
Braska still has to fight sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jekt.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time. The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jekt?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
And in the end, I guess he did. I know, Bane. Thank you.
And the cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle!
Listen, you want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything!
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Oren said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes. I'll go ask Yuna Leska. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following the same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
So there's the idea that we've been presented before now that the final Aeon is powerful enough to defeat Sin. And it always is. That there's something particular about the final Aeon that makes it capable of defeating Sin. And you have to assume that it's 100% success rate because you never get any mention of a final Aeon failing at that. Not one that fought Sin. Never get a mention of a final Aeon fighting Sin and losing. Seymour never fought Sin. That's what happened. If we don't win this fight, I'm going back out and saving after that cutscene.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Well, Seymour was a child.
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place. And thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never ending? But if we atone for our crimes, Sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
And therein the final lesson that Wakka has to learn.
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement. It's been our only hope all these years.
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
Well, that's the thing that Wakka and Lulu are finally learning here. That despite everything they've tried to cling to, everything they were taught their entire lives was a lie. So on top of the hypocrisy of the Maesters, the corruption of the church,
They would
it turns
drown
out that
in
at
their
its
sorrow.
core, everything they ever believed was a
Now
lie from the
choose.
beginning.
Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just covered up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimari. Kimari protects Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Let's fucking go. So, like, after 1,000 years of Sin coming back, you'd think maybe maybe this time it'll work if we're good thing would start to get a little sus. Yes, unless that's all you and everyone you have ever known has ever known. That's the trouble of, like, essentially an all-powerful theocracy. Oren gets to question it because Jecht is an outsider that makes him question it. And it's entirely the reason why Tidus is brought into it, because he's an outsider that will ask these questions that nobody else will ask. The Al-Bhed don't buy it, no, but the Al-Bhed are explicitly outsiders that are basically despised and shunned. I've been saving this. I mean, consider, like, as a real-world parallel, consider how prominent Christianity is today. Now consider how prominent it would be if we had a regular occurrence that is so outside of human control, where something just happens every 10 years that kills a shitload of people. Imagine if Christianity said that it had the answers for that. It's human nature at the end of the day. Some will question, but it will be a massive minority, while others cling on to whatever false hope is presented. I appreciate your 4 turns. Immune, bitch. Well, that's really the true value of video games. That they can have that narrative focus. I don't think Unalaska's actually a drag queen. Vulnerable to holy magic, and I don't quite have holy yet. Well, I guess I better just hit her in the face with water. I think I wasn't prepared for what would be the biggest problem for our mage? You fucking idiot. Yeah, only women can be sorceresses. Here we go. You see, there's the trouble. She seduces... This is your problem, Clint. Every time. You let a woman seduce you, and she turns out to be a weird tentacle monster. Every single time, Clint. Oh, he's zombied? I thought that was just poison. Thanks for the regen, bitch. You didn't say a word because I preempted you. Hey boys, what if we went faster? Stamina tablet. It's not bad. Let's see if Magic Break works. I'm not convinced that Essener will cure Zombie. Look, I'm not going to spend every turn. You don't want it cured? That doesn't sound right. Swap out Riku. Alright, so she counters. Probably Water or Remedy or Panacea. Pencil Break. Give me something good. Okay. Okay. Don't counter when he misses. Yeah, still got a lot of HP. Alright. Alright. The real trouble is dealing with healing a zombie. Immune, of course she is. Alright, it's all three. Of course, now Yuna needs healing. What we gotta do? Has somebody not gotten a hit in today? We stole something with Riku. We've used... Who's Yuna? I feel like I used Lancet with Kamari. I don't know that I've used Lulu. Keep throwing your ball, Walker. Alright. Oh, that explains where the snakes were coming from. Who rides a Medusa head? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, he would. Here we go. Viva! This is good. Punch her in the face, Shiva. You know what? The spinning kick? 200% more awesome. She has teeth on her tongue, and I don't think that's conductive to having a good time. So the real trouble now is, he just cursed Shiva. Which means that Shiva will not get to do Diamond Dust. They should not be able to be... You should not be able to absorb hit points that aren't there. Yeah, it's kind of wild, isn't it? Well. Absolutely not having that be a thing. How did you miss? I wonder. Because, like, it's different from Seymour's whole thing, which... Like, Seymour banishing your Aeons happened in every Seymour fight, even the first Seymour fight. As soon as your Aeon did something, he would banish it. Still get the one big attack out of it, though, which is nice. But Curse is different. Curse does not remove its utility. Oh, thank you. Bitch. I just want to be able to heal Waka. Oh, you know, this looks like a good time for a Mega Phoenix. Well, bye. It's like playing Dragon Quest 9 all over again. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Only 35,000 to go. Only 32,000 to go. Only 28,000 to go. God damn it. Okay, look, stop fucking hitting each other. Aurons. You piece of shit. Right. Yeah, alright. Triple ice. Baby, you need to chill out. Yeah, it's fine. Right in the noggin. Once again, I have defeated Medusa.
If I die, so does the final Aeon.
Cool, rest in peace, bitch.
And with it, Spira's only hope.
What part of rest in
Then we'll
peace,
find
bitch,
Spira
did you
on
not
Yevon.
understand?
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Ah, Zeon. Forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope.
God damn it,
All
Clem.
that remains is sorrow.
Zombie strike.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
You know, there was a story I heard once of, Ant-Man. And a strategy he could have used, like maybe we can use it. I don't think this makes sense. I'm looking for the thing. Oh, there it is. It blends into the background. I got the thing. Man, it is brutal. In the international release, if you do not notice that, which, like, I ran past that thing like 3 fucking times, and I was looking for it. But, like, if you don't get it now and you play the international version, and then you come back to get it, and it's like, oh, hey, Dark Bahamut. With his 10 million HP.
We must talk.
Must we?
What?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
Yeah, it explains a lot.
I kinda knew. It was you and Aleska, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jekt died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Xanarkand.
And
you have to go through Dark Valor for
you've been
yeah.
watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain.
But why did you get older?
Well, I will show you. My memories.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Xanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Xanarkand?
It's funny that we say, like, oh, it's just to keep the secret. And it's like,
there must be a way to get there,
I'm honestly
right?
surprised they
You'll
bothered to
find
create
it.
a separate model for young Auron.
All right.
Bearing in mind that they
will.
don't bother to create a separate model
give
for
you my
pregnant Lulu in
I'll take
Tensu.
care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Auron. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
That is why.
Don't you fucking walk away from me. Honestly, Jekt's character growth through the game and your view of him as a character changing throughout the game as you go through your own journey, I think is one of the best things Final Fantasy X does. Can't believe they left me down here again. See, don't you defend Final Fantasy X-2 not making Lulu visibly pregnant. People wanted that. You know it was because they considered her the fan service character. Yeah, perception based on Tidus's hatred for him, but his hatred for Jekt is also that of a child. Like, his entire memory of Jekt ends when Jekt disappears when he was a child, and he's just been kind of sitting on that hate. So learning more about Jekt as a character outside of that is a really interesting thing. I think it's kind of similar to what they do with Sephiroth in Crisis Core, where you actually get to see Sephiroth as a character. But we have another ad coming up, and I think I'm going to use this opportunity for a bathroom break. Child trauma in a sense, yeah. I mean, Jax in no way is a good parent. There is that. I think there's a line we get when we actually confront Jax that Jack just didn't know how to raise a kid or be a kid. And there's definitely blame placed on, like, to be placed on Tidus's mother. Like, it's an interesting idea, and it's told really well, I think. But yeah, right.
It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. You stupid monkey.
And we're back. Yeah. So yeah, I think, like, there's the interesting thing with Jax in that we see him through Tidus's eyes as a bad father. And that's never really refuted, regardless of how much we learn about him. We see him at the start in Zanarkand on the display screen, and he's the well-loved and missed star of the Zanarkand Babes. So everybody else loves him, but Tidus doesn't. And then we learn that he is just generally a bad father. And we get little snippets here and there of him saying he doesn't really know how to deal with Tidus. And then we get the show of him as a character outside of fatherhood, and he's a very different kind of person to what Tidus knows. And I really like what they do with it, because it doesn't at any point ever make him a good father or apologize. Well, he does apologize. It doesn't make him, like, a misunderstood father. He admits he's a bad father. It doesn't make him any better of a father to know any of this. What it does is make us understand him both as a father and as a broader character. And I think it's really well done. Exactly. Like I say, the brief glimpse we get of his mother doesn't help. Where his mother seems to be more interested in being Jecht's wife than Tidus' mother.
But I'll think of something. Just
and Jecht is having to tell her, go to him. He wants you, go to him. Sid, I feel it was unnecessary to fly the ship that close to Sin, but it looked pretty baller. Can't deny it. It looked pretty fucking cool. So the good news is Yuna's not dead.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well, any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
Yeah, I'm thinking we ram this airship right up Sin's ass.
Is Jecht. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin. That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Two things I'm bad at.
I wonder where Oren got his glasses from. Lens crafters, of course. Sid, you should probably wear a hat. The opticians in dreams, Anakin. The faith dreamt up lens crafters specifically so Oren could Oren farm. Killed a man in Luca for them. Not the shoe puffs. Oh no, it wasn't a save. I meant Aura Farm, and then I was like, Oren Farm. Oh. I can now teleport. Thanks to Rin the Albed. I bet you he doesn't like being called that. Ah, boy.
Still thinking.
Sounds like it's painful for you. I have the Lord Vessel. Excellent. The game's gonna get so much worse now.
So much for the final Aeon solving everything.
My favourite part of Dark Souls, when you get the Lord Vessel and the game turns to shit.
We'll wait till you think of a plan. Get that noggin working.
Or didn't disagree with me, Clem. See what happens.
Rush this and we'll lose everything. We need to plan carefully.
May I help you?
Yeah, I've got like a bunch of garbage weapons I want to get rid of. Clem, I don't often say that you're wrong. But you're wrong. Have I ever directly said to you that you're wrong? I don't think that's true. I don't think I've ever said Clem's wrong opinion. That doesn't sound like cutting enough to be something I've said. The glorious ring. Ring. Well, to be fair, you are generally wrong in those. I think you're blinded by your hatred. Especially for Silent Hill 2, you're blinded by your general contempt for Silent Hill 2. And it's okay, because I forgive you for that. Yeah, get rid of that one. I don't need two of these. The game just keeps giving me so much shit. That's why I have no space. I've got like 20 shimmering blades. I would say Blinded Clem. If I had the option, I would give you the Bright Bracer. No, I think, like, the Lord Vessel makes getting around Dark Souls better, and, like, I'm not going to disagree with that. It happening after you've been through a majority of the game, I think, is definitely a better pacing decision than Dark Souls 2 letting you teleport from the beginning. I think that's a mistake Dark Souls 2 makes. The problem isn't that the Lord Vessel is a negative, it's that the areas that the Lord Vessel unlocks, I think, are the worst areas of the game. I think the Duke's Archives is shit, I think the Crystal Caves is absolute fucking garbage. Tomb of the Giants, fucking garbage. Lost Isle, if you look me in the eye, you tell me that is not fucking garbage. Right in the eye there, Clip. In the eye and tell me it's not fucking garbage. Better bullshit, absolutely. I don't need you. I only need one of you. Thank you. But yeah, that's like my big real problem with Dark Souls. It's why the last playthrough I sat down I was really committing to stopped when I got the Lord Vessel. I placed it, I spent the time to go to Darkseeker Cave. Darkseeker? Darkstalk? What the fuck? Cave in fucking New Londo Ruins in the Abyss. Which, doing that then is a pain in the ass. The Four Kings are not fun to deal with at that point. And then it's like, okay, now I've got to go and deal with the other stuff, which... ugh. It's like, okay, let's start with the least bullshit of these, the Duke's Archives, and it was like, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Awful. Yeah, magic plus 20 is good. I don't know, I don't even think the bosses are all that good. And the Four Kings, no. Gravelord Nito, not really. I think Gravelord Nito is probably the least offensive of them. In dealing with Seath, not fun. Bed of Chaos is bullshit. Oh, design-wise, sure. And lore-wise, fascinating. Gameplay-wise, no. Absolutely not. Like I say, better, like, Gravelord Nito, the least frustrating of them. But even then, it's like, get through Tomb of the Giants, not a fun trek. Not even dealing with the darkness, because I always make sure I have the sunlight maggot before I go there. Just getting there, not fun. Having to take mandatory fall damage to start, like, to get into that fight, not fun. Bullshit. I don't think Dark Souls 1 has torches. You mean the skull lanterns? I've always found it very hit or miss whether or not I'll actually be able to pick one up. Like, I know it's supposed to be a thing of, like, they will drop, even if it's on the last one, they'll drop before all of the... Was it the necromancers drop them? Like, maybe I've always just missed one, or, like, it's not fun. So I always just go for the Sunlight Maggot, which, you know, also means that I get to save Solaire anyway, which is always a positive. And it's not like by that point I don't have the 30 humanity to spare. I don't know, like, I was playing Dark Souls recently, because I was doing... Over the last month, I've done a little bit more of, like, playing stuff on the Discord again. And when Ali popped in, I just finished downloading Dark Souls. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll show Ali a bit of Dark Souls. I might get something out of this, actually. So I started it up and I showed her some Dark Souls. And then I kept playing it a little bit afterwards. And I had the worst fucking time dealing with Blighttown. Because of collision more than anything else. I died in the same spot like 4 times because of absolutely garbage collision. And I got down and I dealt with Quelaag. And then I died on the way back up. I was just like, I'm not enjoying any of this. I've done it before, I have nothing to prove, I did it on stream. But like, fuck this. These all seem really good. They're all really expensive, but they all seem really good. I forgot that I'd given Thetis piercing.
Thank you. You're...
Cool. I want to buy some items. Oh, I can just buy Albed potions now? Can I buy ethers? Well, it's just not good enough, Run. Look at how many Albed potions I have already.
Thank you.
Alright. Absolutely going into this final dungeon with fucking double cast. Yeah, Waka's gone to jail, so we saw his nephew up on Mount Gagazet. Apparently he was arrested for aiding us, but I think they arrested him because he was Australian. I think it was a crime of racism. You know, like how they arrest Vanille in Final Fantasy 13 because she's Australian. Pretty sure that's how that went. He's something, like, it'll either be Australian or New Zealand. One of the two. Alright, so pacing is probably really good. Yeah, absolutely counter-attack. A friend sphere. I need to use that. You know, I'm gonna save that. I'm sorry, is that saying it's gonna take, what's that, 70 holy waters? I'm gonna leave that last one blank for the minute. Cockney, that doesn't sound right. You guys been sat here for like the last 20 hours? Ain't no Danny Dye a Cockney geezer. Yeah, there's definitely no way that Oaka's Cockney. Not a chance. I would not trust an American to determine the difference between a Cockney and an Australian accent anyway. I'm not saying that specifically about you, Clem, I'm saying that about whoever's put that on the FF wiki. Every now and then, when somebody comes in, if like somebody new comes in, if they ask where I'm from, I tell them I'm Australian. It's funny to me. I'm like, oh, really? That's right, I'm Australian. Americans don't know the difference. Yeah. You can actually tell between the two. But can you tell the difference between a New Zealand accent and a South African accent? There you go.
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat sin.
You considered using guns?
Beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's probably most of the people in this world.
Yuna, no apologies.
But...
Apology is running. Yuna never run away.
Thank you, Kamari.
So
So, Kamari, you got any good ideas?
Yevon's teachings.
The teachings won't help us fight sin.
No answer in the teachings.
Yeah, the South African accent is really
Must know
curious.
both sides to find answer.
Both sides.
Micah knows much. Find him, make him talk.
That's it! Kamari, you rock!
Yeah, let's ruin the religion even more. What a bro you are, Kamari.
Kimari doubts Micah welcomes us.
He'll have to run pretty fast to beat this airship.
We cannot chase if we cannot see.
To Bavel, then.
I guess.
Through the front door. You worried?
I'll be fine. We can't stop now.
Dutch on your mum's side, Dutch on your dad's side. Just Dutch all over. There's only two things I hate in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's culture and the Dutch. I'll ban you in a minute. Absolutely one of my favorite lines from anything, just because of how fucking ridiculous it is. I don't know where my heritage comes from, and I don't particularly care. Not like I'm planning to leave anything behind. Rin, don't look at me like that. Excellent. Go faster, Clem. Hello.
Rush this and...
Okay.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea.
It was my idea. Let me tell them.
It's like this, yeah?
Jeez.
I just thought...
That was violent.
The hymn's the key.
The hymn?
Sir Jack likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Yeah.
That's why he was listening to it in Macalania.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but...
No, it's fine. I've gotten used to it.
Yeah, for me, it's probably because I'm not particularly close to my family.
If we
Certainly not my
Sin
extended
head-on,
family.
We've little chance of winning. However, if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
Yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, it could really work.
Yeah. It's worth a try.
Yeah, your DNA's already in the hands of the government. If you've ever picked up a penny, the government has your DNA. Talk to Sid to open up the map. Unlike previous Final Fantasy games, there is no world map.
It really was my idea, you know.
I got a good feeling about this.
all or nothing.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me.
Nope.
My baby here will take us anywhere we want.
New location.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Yeah, I don't know. My granddad was interested in his ancestry a few years ago. Talked to my dad about it, but like, I'm not overly close with any of my extended family. Spoken to him in years. How my family is. Alright, we are going to go and die. We're going to recreate what it was like the first time I played this game. When I got the airship, and then I went back to Besaid. I've spoken about this in the past. And, like, it's such a long walk as well. Like, all the way back to Besaid Village. Well, you know, we did kill all hope in Spira.
Traitors coming through!
That's the spirit.
Can't believe Walker's just walking down the street,
Farewell.
hitting dogs in the face with his ball.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Honestly, more than anything though, I do want to show off, like, what it's like now with the international version. Whereas, like, oh hey, you've got the airship, explore the world, and then you try and explore the world, and there's just places that have the Dark Aeons. Walker just keeps throwing his ball at random wildlife. Like, hey, there's a stray dog over there. Walker just throws the ball in its face until it dies.
It's over.
But it's like, yeah, you've got the airship now, so it's like, explore, go back to old areas, see if there's anything new going on. And so, like, if you have any real logic to the way you do these things, you'll go back to Besaid first.
Let us Guardians handle the likes of these.
Wow, are we still saying that? So that's... all those lines are specifically aimed at... specific enemies, then. Yeah, I think with the international version of this, definitely, it's one of the least fun worlds, one of the least fun Final Fantasies to get the airship in. Because it doesn't really open up the world. So much as it makes it apparent that if you want to explore the world, you've got to fight super bosses now. Remember how long ago we were here? There's definitely something that's turned out really curious there. The character saying, leave these enemies to this character, isn't a gameplay flag, it's specifically tied to specific enemies. Alright, here we are.
Infidel! Prepare to charge!
Yep. So, you've just got a bunch of places now that you can't do anything with because you'll find stuff like this there now. Which, like, it's an unfortunate hard barrier to the idea of going back and exploring the world again, which is something that, especially when I was younger and I had more time and less games, was something I always enjoyed doing in these games. It's like, oh, you've got the airship now. Explore. But with this, it's like, no. Absolutely not. Yeah, you gotta do a bunch of stuff to get around it. Oh, Riku's flying now.
It really was.
Alright. And a ton of grinding, yeah. So, immediately you've gone from, like, consider Emerald and Ruby weapon, Ozma, Ultima and Omega weapon. What did 6 have? I'm not gonna say Death Gate, a Doom Gaze. Crusader? I can't remember what the boss is called for killing all the dragons. No, it's not a boss, you get the Magicite for killing all the dragons. There's not a final boss to deal with. Like, you consider all of those, and, like, they're all optional and easy to avoid. With this, it's like, you just want to go around the world. And there are hard locks on a bunch of places.
Here we go.
And I think it's absolutely a mistake in the international release. Hello.
Infidel.
That's what they call me.
Man, don't these guys ever give up?
You regret showing your face here. We'll strike you down in the name of Yevon.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so guys...
If they want to fight, let's give them one.
Prepare to charge.
Ugh.
Stop!
Captain?
Lady Yuna is not to be harmed. She's no traitor. That is an evil rumor spread by the Al-Bed. What? Maester Micah himself told me.
You know what?
Then what are we to do?
That's a good play.
Stand down! As she says. What was that about evil Al-Bed? I do not understand it myself. All Yevon seems to be in a state of confusion. Why, yesterday, they called me out of the blue and made me captain of the guard.
Okay.
Short on believers?
Yes, the chaos in the temples is worse than I'd imagined. It's horrible. And all the priests do is blame each other. I worry what will become of Yevon. But no! I must be the rock that stands against the swirling tides, right? Lady Yuna, I must tell you, your courage has been a great inspiration to me.
Yeah, that's great, but we came here to see Maester Micah. Is he here?
Yes, I shall arrange an audience. Please wait in the courtroom. Hey! Hey! Wait! What was all that about the Al-Bed lying and stuff?
You know, that's actually a good point, because I don't think Shalinda was lying.
Micah's only hope.
Oh... Okay.
Just what does he think he can get away with?
Let's send him.
Teach him some manners.
Yes, let's.
At some point, I am probably going to do like a full Metal Gear playthrough. It's like Metal Gear series playthrough. The Metal Gear Marathon.
Why are you here? You must go and defeat Sin quickly. You have obtained the final Aeon from Yunalesca, have you not?
No, she's dead.
Well, we did meet her.
Mecha-Gear.
We fought and defeated her.
Yep, she gone.
What?
Yep.
Summoners and Guardians will be sacrificed for the final summoning no more.
Yep, it was pretty radical.
You have profaned and subverted a 1,000-year-old tradition.
We could make a new tradition.
Fools! Infants! Do you realize what you've done?
Removed your power base?
You've taken away the only means of calming Sin.
Calming is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that
That's not
sentence.
the only way. We think we've got another.
Why? Preposterous! There is no other way!
The Grand Maester running away?
Like a little bitch.
Spira has lost its only hope. Destruction is inevitable. You Yevon's spiral of death.
Well, yeah, we know why that is, though.
I have no desire to watch Spira die.
It won't die.
Who is this Yu Yevon guy?
Lady Yunalesca also mentioned him.
Wait, Gramps! Who's you, Yevon?
Yeah, we'll get into that.
The souls of the dead into unholy armor.
Possibly right now.
An armor called Zen.
Yeah, there we go.
Clad in it, you Yevon is invincible. And the only thing that could have pierced that armor, you have destroyed. Nothing can stop it now.
You fucking coward.
Ah, disappear on us, will you? Rotten son of a shoe puff.
Where is the Grand Maester?
He
fled.
He's not here yet. How long must we wait?
That's odd. I'll go look for His Grace.
It's you.
Come to my room.
Listen, I've got enough accusations against me already. I don't need more.
Who you talking to?
Oh, no one.
I must go see the Faith.
I see.
I feel like at this point, the party's in a state of like, don't ask questions.
So what's up?
So, have you found a way to truly defeat sin?
Yeah, I'm gonna piss in his morning cornflakes.
Well?
We fight you, Yevon.
Yes. If you defeat Yevon, it will end. Tell me, what do you know about Yevon?
Know that he's a
He's
punk
what makes
bitch.
Sin come back.
Sin is his armor. It protects him.
Yevon was once a summoner long ago. He was peerless. Yet now he lives for one purpose, only to summon. He is neither good nor evil. He is awake, yet he dreams.
I don't know, he sounds pretty evil to me.
But maybe not forever.
Yeah, that's right. Because we're ending it.
Yes. Even if you defeat Sin with the final summoning, Yevon will live. Yevon will join with the final Aeon. He will transform it into a new Sin.
Yevon merges with the Aeon.
Then, protected by this new Sin he has created, Yevon continues the summoning.
For eternity. Huh?
But you know there is no such thing as eternity if you end it, is there?
Uh-huh.
Yevon lives inside Sin. Yuna, listen. When you fight Yevon, we will help you. Promise me you'll summon us. I'm afraid your swords and magic won't be enough. Please call us.
Actually, entirely
Promise?
not true, but we won't get into that right now.
Yes. But you know, when it is all over, we will wake and our dream will end. Our dream will vanish.
Yeah. You've been dreaming a long time, haven't you?
I'm sorry.
I think it's weird that your dreams have sex and create new dream children.
About what?
Oh, nothing. Hey, don't make that face. Come on, we're gonna beat Sin. Let's see some cheer, okay?
You're hiding something.
I'm not.
Really?
I'll like payback for all the things you hid from me.
You're a bad liar, you know?
I'm afraid the Grand Maester is nowhere to be found.
It's okay, we were just leaving.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, I see.
Hey! Maybe you could help us with the hymn.
Hey, good idea!
It's like, we need you to tell as many people as you can.
What should I tell them?
A ship in the sky will sing the hymn of the faith. When they hear it, we need everyone to sing along.
Everyone in Spira.
I'm not sure I understand.
Concepts to understand.
You don't have to.
Sing
Just
when we
tell
sing.
Everyone.
A ship in the sky will sing the hymn of the faith? So, when they hear it, everyone should sing along, correct?
If they do, we might be able to defeat Sin.
Truly?
Yes.
That's wonderful. You can count on me. I shall tell all of Spira.
So, how long do we give her to tell all of Spira?
I must admit, I was worried at the beginning, but you've done well.
So I feel like they state it somewhere ahead. We'll give it 12 seconds. I feel like they state it somewhere ahead. But we've got enough information now to extrapolate and imply. Summoning the final Aeon doesn't kill the summoner. The final Aeon is just the most powerful Aeon the summoner can have. What kills the summoner is when the final Aeon kills Sin, and Yevon then possesses that final Aeon to make it the next Sin. The psychic backlash caused by the bond between the final Aeon and the summoner is what kills the summoner. So Seymour could keep summoning Anima as long as he wanted. As long as he never used it to kill Sin, he'd have the most powerful summon in Spira.
We'll be bringing a new calm, one that will last forever.
Pretty much. It's, if anything, it's kind of, the way I interpreted it, it's completely unintended and more of an afterthought. Sin doesn't specifically, like, Yevon doesn't specifically aim to kill the summoner, it just happens.
The final showdown with Shaun. I say let's get this show on the road!
Ah. Well, I found the Omega Ruins. Ready to go and have a bad time? You know, I would, Bane, but unfortunately there ain't no getting off this airship until it crashes straight up Sin's ass. Unfortunately, I don't make the rules. That's probably enough. What do we get? Sin. The Mihen Ruins. Danube Ascends. The Omega Ruins.
We'll be bringing a new calm.
Oh, I already spoke to you.
All those teachings. What were they for?
To control you. What is anything like that ever for?
there's something I want to say before the fight. I guess I didn't know anything about the Al Bhed. Didn't know anything. Didn't want to listen to anything. I was a big jerk.
I mean, yes,
So,
but the Al Bhed didn't make themselves particularly likable.
I'm sorry, huh? Please forgive me.
Don't let it bother you. Hey, I'm guilty of hating those darn Yevonites myself. Well, there's a lot of folk in this world. Some of them good, some of them bad. That's all there is to it.
You know, Redneck Sid, you're alright. I mean, yeah, the Al Bhed do not endear themselves. I think the weirdest thing more than anything else is that the Al Bhed are allowed to just walk around without being regularly attacked for using Machina. Like, it's weird to me that they're allowed to participate in the Blitzball tournament. But anyway, I'm going to call it here, and tomorrow, the final day of 2025, we'll go into Sin and we'll wrap all of this up. Shoot for the end. It would not be a smart idea to do it now. But yeah, look forward to that. It's not the new year yet, Teak. The final day of Sin. We will go into 2026 without Sin. And then when Klim arrives again, he will bring Sin back into our stream. Klim, I need you to drop dinner with bowling and dinner with friends. To be here, to see, like, to sing the Hymn of the Faith. Everybody has to sing it, remember? You can you can go bowling and have dinner with your friends anytime, if we succeed. If we don't, then you'll never be able to do it again.
Success!
Yeah, we'll wrap this up tomorrow, I guess. Record your singing. Sin knows the difference. It won't come if it hears a recording.
No!
But yeah, we'll wrap this up tomorrow, and we'll begin 2026 with new stuff. And we've had so many streams this year. Like, this has been a good year for streaming for me. So much better than last year. So many streams. So many good streams. And we played some bad games as well. Like Rebirth. And Vesperia. And Alone in the Dark. Which, like... Like, don't play that. Oh, don't play. I don't think any of you were going to, but, like, don't play Alone in the Dark. On Xbox 360 and PS3. Like, don't do it. Teak already knows. Teak did it before I did, and he suffered.
I'm the light bringer.
I'm the fucking universe. Thank you, Ben. Yeah. To be fair, though, like, when Teak came into that stream, I think it was Teak and Ninja came into that stream when I was playing Alone in the Dark Inferno, and they were like, why are you doing this? Was it not bad enough that Teak did it? It was like, no, it wasn't. And then by the end of it, I was like, I shouldn't have played it. We did get a good clip from Alone in the Dark. Honestly, if I had more patience for rewatching my own stuff, I would probably be able to get like a lot of good clips. The clip we got out of Infamous was only because when I did it, I was like, that'll probably make a good clip, and I made a note in my head, and then forgot about it for 2 days, and then went back and was like, Maybe it was just Ninja that was like, why are you doing this? Did Seek not suffer enough? See, I'm more merciful. I only endorse people playing bad games if there was some kind of entertainment to them that outweighs the problems. And with Alone in the Dark Inferno, that is not the case. Absolutely not. It's fascinating, and like, definitely check it out, but like, check out a Let's Play of it. Or my stream. Go back and watch my stream of it. And the funny thing is, that's supposed to be the improved version. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Oh, there are definitely good ideas in the game. That's the most interesting part of it. It's the only redeeming thing about the game, that the ideas are interesting. Worth seeing what those ideas are. Who do we have today? We had Clem, Panda, Bane, Teak, Bug for the raid. Was it that followed? Be on my stream manager. Go. Souls. There we go. And I believe that was everybody. Let me double check. Yeah, I feel like I was everybody. Yeah, thanks so much for joining me for the stream. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Like I say, we're back tomorrow with the conclusion of Final Fantasy X and of 2025. Look forward to next year where we'll be playing nothing but RPGs. Why I waited this long, Clem. I had faith in you, your ability to do it, before I ended. Yeah, look forward to the year of RPGs next year. But, in the meantime, there's not really anything else to say except thank you all for watching, have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and we'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.